I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I'm a hero of the new world.
You're a disease, and I'm the cure.
Be advised that I'm mean, nasty, and tired. I eat concertina wire and piss napalm, and I can put a round through a flea's ass at 200 meters. So you go hump somebody else's leg, mud.
Now's the time. Settle the score. A promising place back in the bag.
Welcome everybody to another Appreciating Comic Book Art Live Comic Block Part 2, Hour 2. We have with us, look at the Queen of the North Shore herself.
Can
Kayla
Sheldon predicted my whole outfit for the evening.
Was he peeping Tom? Is that what we're saying?
I sent you the post, Joe.
Jay, you are muted, my friend. Unmute. There you are.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you being so quiet? Stop being so modest.
We know I'm going to lose my mind tonight with the FRAZETTA stuff.
All right. Shout out to the chat. Thank you for everybody showing up here for the Comic Block Hour 2. I know you were in the Spawn Review chat. A lot of you were automatically directed here. I learned how to do that. Thank you to this man down here who finally showed me the right way. And now I feel like I am, part of the 21st and a half century. So I'm very excited. Shout out to everybody that's still with us on the Comic Block here on Monday. This is Appreciating Comic Book Live. We are looking at the fantastic paintings of FRAZETTA, which is an awesome book that was sent to me by our very own Kayla over here, which, by the way, incidentally, happens to be her 25th birthday. Yeah, so shout out to Kayla. I want to see happy birthdays in the chat. I want to see happy birthdays in the chats. I want to see tacos being dropped, because we got to get.
It's not my expiration date birthday, everyone. It's 25. Yay.
I still don't know what that means, but I'll just say, I will say this. It is a Taco Tuesday on a Monday.
It's a cake day.
Taco Tuesday.
You know what that means.
Tuesday.
I want to see some tacos in the chat. Drop them. I'll drop them first. How about that? Okay, there we go. I'll just got it right off the bat. Let's go.
He's got rhythm. He's not dancing right now.
Hold on a second. We're dropping tacos. Can't talk. Dropping some tacos. Do the tacos in the chat. Everybody for Kayla is a Taco Tuesday on a Monday. Let's do it.
I love you guys. I really do. Oh my God, yeah. Jay, you got no rhythm. You in the club in the 80s? I'm very worried. You look at the cast of characters right now. I'm loving those.
Look at those tacos. Look at them go.
I love you guys.
Sluggy Jr. dropping.
I love you all.
All right.
You guys are the breast.
Right,
you guys are the breast.
We are the breasts. I mean, come on
breast.
now. How could we not be? How could we not be? All right, here's the tacos coming in. Raining down tacos. Taco Tuesday on a Monday. Let's go.
Sean, you look like a Pokemon trainer.
I'll take it.
He could be.
With the glove and everything. I don't know.
Come and catch this.
Catch these hands.
My God.
Oh, yeah, look at this. All right. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Tacos everywhere. I love to see it. Love to see it. You guys rock. You absolutely rock. Let's go. All right. Let's say hi to the chat before we get too far in here. I'll say this again. Mark Penguin was the first one in the chat when I dropped this yesterday. So I give him a shout out. Mark Penguin, #1 in the chat, #1 in our hearts. We appreciate you, brother. But we do have the time scales here. Yeah. It must have been first tonight. So shout out to both of you guys. Appreciate you.
The best.
The Black Hat Cinephile is in the house.
He's back.
We got YSA coming over again. Good to see you. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Michael Bancroft. Yes, we were. Yeah, we try to trap people. Okay, so let me explain this. This is my way of doing multiple shows, like more shows a week than just the 2 that we do, without having to expand the days, right? So I just get extremely lazy. I'm like, let's just do 2 shows a night. It's simple. Why has everybody thought of this? We're amazing. We're trendsetters, is what I like to say.
Genius.
Trendsetters. Dennis Kelly's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Cosmic Studios, member of the channel, is here as well. Pizza rocking and rolling. Got duck bacon in here. As I said before, we got this great Snuggy Jr.
Snuggies.
Good to see you, brother. We got Charles Rivas here as well. Thank you guys for joining us for some awesome art and, celebrate Kayla's 25th birthday. You only get to turn 25 once, and this is it for Kayla, for our very own Miss Kayla over here. Sheldon Martin, member of the channel, said the movies where men were even more manly probably still took steroids, but still, hey, you do what you got to do. The 80s were a special time for the action movies, the bigger than life action stars.
Good fantasy.
I miss it. Good fantasy stuff as well too. Yeah,
good fantasy stuff. My favorite.
80s, 90s action. Let's go. The Gooch is in the house as well. Look at that. on the panel and in the chat. Doing double time. Let's rock and roll.
Inception.
Let's rock and roll. Okay. I think we got everybody. Excuse me. I think I've seen everybody in the chat. Yes. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, Jay's here. There you go. Good to see you, brother. Yes. Well, we wouldn't have had this stream if it wasn't for Kayla. I just want to say, like, I didn't have any FRAZETTA stuff. I've always liked the artist, like the art. I like a lot of stuff online, but never really owned like anything that he did. And Kayla's like, I'm sending you a book. And she's like, we'll look at it on Appreciate Comic Book Art Live. So I got the book, I looked at it, and I was like, this was awesome. This was a hell of a present to get.
And it inspired you. Like it inspired so many other comic book creators. Basically what he did with his underpainting, all of the work that he's done, he was just a genius before his time.
I gotta say, he's on the Mount Rushmore of Western comic book artists.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Kirby, Neil Adams, and who did the Spirit? Will Eisner. Will Eisner. I just think those guys are kind of Mount Rushmore.
The Godfathers.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to the Core 20, by the way. You guys are in the house. Good to see you guys. We do have to get something for the Core 20 one of these days. Just something to hit when we get there. We got the taco dance. We got to do something for the Core 20. Yeah. All right. I was going to say, why don't you go ahead and bring up the thing you were talking about right before we went live, Kayla?
I sent it to you.
Oh, okay. Let me just one second.
Because you're better at doing this stuff than me.
Won't bring it up. Wait,
Tell me that Sheldon Martin isn't a freaking psychic. He did it the night with you when I got you that hat that no one knew about. And now he just did it with me. This is like
creating more lore.
Sheldon.
Hold on a second. I haven't brought it up yet. I'm about to. All right. I want to make sure. Yeah, no DMs shared. We're good to go.
Tell me that's not freaking crazy. It's my time.
Wow. That is some giant tits.
This?
Very well done.
I wish mine were that big. They're
very well done.
Wow.
But,
no, yeah, the drawing is fantastic. This is the first thing, like when you
see. I have a dragon and a baby dragon and a flower crown. It's if I could dress like this every single day, I would. I would literally
join her cult. Make the Kool-Aid.
Join her cult.
It's dress women, but it's kind of short. It's like too short. I have to get it altered. So
let us be the judge of that.
In the house?
No.
Core 20s are in the house. Michael said, I've heard this FRAZETTA fella could paint. Is it true? Maybe a little. He's all right. Yeah. He was okay. He was okay in his day.
He's okay.
He's okay. Henry's saying the boobs are on point. All right, shills or sims. Let's keep it in the pants for tonight. Let's be respectful.
But this is insane. Like how the hell?
Nothing. All right, some of you guys have to get the rim shots here. That's 2 for that. 2 in a row.
You're gonna tell me that's crazy. If he predicts what Sean wears on Sean's birthday, then I'm really gonna lose my mind.
Then he's gonna be psychic, yeah, because he predicted the Ronan Joe stuff. Maybe not the name. I can't remember if we established the name before the stream. It blends together, but he drew it.
Came up with that on stream, but the hat and everything, he definitely psychically predicted that.
Yeah, a moment in history.
Oh, he predicted mine.
Even the
bald
hair.
in a t-shirt.
Bald in a t-shirt.
Yeah, on point. That's what I rock.
No, Sheldon, all joking aside and everything, this is awesome, man.
I love this.
The Ronan Joe one you did was great. I love it. I got it right over here in my pile of protected stuff, along with the Reaper Destroyer original art. This is badass. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what Sean's gonna get on his birthday.
He did
screamed so loud in my house when I saw this because I didn't even know. When I saw it, I screamed and I teared up a little bit because it was very sweet. Thank you so much, Sheldon Martin. I appreciate it.
Okay, Sheldon's saying he predicted the shirt wrong. I must have missed this. Refresh my memory. So we've got 3 done now.
The one for me on my birthday.
Oh, he did, but this is this year though, not last year.
Oh, he's got to keep doing it every year. That's
well, no,
that's true. He did do one for you for your birthday. That's right.
Sheldon, DM me that one you did for Sean again because I can't remember it. I want to look at it before the stream's done. FRAZETTA's Death Dealer was everywhere in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, iconic imagery.
still everywhere now.
Yeah.
Molly Hatchet had a Death Dealer cover. Now that's insane.
Yeah, I did.
That's insane. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Everybody go follow Sheldon Martin on his Instagrams and X's and everywhere around there. Really enjoy his work. It's very fun. Very fun to see that.
I don't have an accent.
You got Sean would speak with a thick accent.
Nah.
That's a good one. Guys, I'm going to say this right off to the bat. Because it is Kayla's birthday stream, I'm going to take a shot. I already hit the bowl once, so I might not be the number one best self for the co-host, but that's why I have everybody else here. So we're going to do this dirty ass cup. Hold on a second.
I think you just want to drink.
Well, I don't want to get too smashed, but everybody's birthday, you got to take a shot. That's the rules. I mean, at least I'll do it.
You hit the bowl.
I did. This could be bad. All right.
This could be bad. Wow.
I'll take a small one. Nah, it's going to be all right. But if I do pass out, I'll turn off the stream. Okay. Kayla, 25 years. That's a long time. You got so much life left. 25 years old. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, everybody in the chat. Want to see happy birthdays. And we're going to jump into this awesome art.
I love you guys.
All right. Let's rock and roll.
Scrumptious.
Oh, that was strong.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I did cover up some of the nudity because I thought you had to. Then Jay told me YouTube changed policies and I could have left it. So it is what it is.
It's very odd because they'll flag people that show tarot art that has nudity.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it.
That's weird.
12:30 in Australia. It might be a little early to do a shot. I like the tea.
It's noon someplace.
I like tea. I wonder what kind of tea. I wish I had some tea right now.
Bancroft says, happy birthday and thank you for making me feel so old. I know, right? Imagine us on the show, how we feel.
So Kayla, and I'm sure you know the story. So tell us how FRAZETTA came about doing the Robert E. Howard Conan series.
Oh, there you go.
Well, you're asking me that right now?
Yeah, why not?
We can
do that while we look at the art.
I actually don't remember. That's not something that I really paid mind to be honest.
Well, this stream's going to be a bust.
All right, J. Ryan. Appreciate you, brother. I'll try.
Well, no, it's true. I'm more focused on his art and his technique of art. That's more the things that I focused on.
Instead of the actual history behind the scenes stuff.
Yes. Other than interviews I've watched a crap ton of interviews over a time period. There's actually a really good one that you could buy on DVD that I have. But yeah, it's been a while since. So
well, I can't remember the name of the magazine that did Conan originally. And they reached out. Was it that? Because they reached out to FRAZETTA to do
Savage
the art.
Sword. Which one?
No. It was there was just the written story of Conan.
So it's probably
yeah, and I think they reached out to the FRAZETTA family or to FRAZETTA and asked him to do a piece, and they loved it, and then he continued to do the artwork for Conan, and he's done numerous, covers. Like I remember the 70s, there were so many magazines, those big, I forget the size of those magazines, those Savage Sword magazines with FRAZETTA.
Yeah.
So
that's a fact.
That's based on his life.
Yeah.
I think some of the stuff you might be confusing with Norum, because there are a ton of people that did a lot of the Savage Sword stuff. There are artists that their artwork does look very similar to FRAZETTA.
Well, he did the covers for the books, but they also did some for the magazines, right?
Which would be the Savage Sword.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kayla.
Yeah.
Because you know a lot of Conan stuff, obviously. Bancroft was just an interesting fact. FRAZETTA's Conan looks nothing like how he's described in the books.
True.
Oh, okay. How's he described in the books then? Because I always thought that. I mean, you don't have to go into great detail, but just, you know.
So if you look at the original Conan cover, which I would have to pull it up, I mean, he's described to have a particular color eyes, obviously like the blue eyes that he has, and the dark hair. I mean, you're really going to make me go and grab a book off of the shelf right now?
You don't have to.
Well,
no, I'm not going to make you. I was just
He's very Neanderthal looking. Like he doesn't have that chiseled jaw. He's more of like a
in the book or in Frazetta's.
And Frazetta's like some of the early stuff that he did.
Okay.
And I think there's one where so he had white hair in one. I think where he aged him in the one painting.
Huh. Okay.
Well, there is a ton of different there's so many things. Like I mean, this is just a copy of the Tower of the Elephant here.
Oh, hold on. Let me bring. Wait.
Like Robert E. Howard.
Oh, were you holding something up? I'm sorry, I didn't see.
Oh no, this is just like a short. This is just a short version of like the Tower of the Elephant. It was the first thing I could see that I could grab that's here.
I got you.
Technically, this is like the first story, even though it was released as like the third story because none of the Conan stories were released in any type of order. But he's done way more than Conan art. If we're focusing on Frazetta, it's focusing on all of his art as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his Egyptian queen piece
was pretty cool later on.
One of the most expensive pieces ever sold. And I think it was sold let me look it up. I think it was 2023 it sold.
Look at the line work in here, Sean.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I
love this.
Was it Buck Rogers that he did?
Yes, he did a Buck Rogers.
Okay. I would say you're asking the wrong person. Like I know his Conan stuff, and I know his Death Dealer, but the line work and it's just fantastic. Like you can tell the amount of people that he inspired, like with this style of drawing.
Silvestri.
Oh, absolutely Silvestri,
yeah.
Wrightson,
yeah. Like it's just beautiful to look at. On this channel, we can really get more in depth on the art and stuff, and the things that we nerd out about are some simple stuff like cross hatching, and lighting and stuff. It's just beautiful.
I got to visit.
Go, John.
I got to visit the museum, which was part of their house back in 2005, and his wife was the caretaker, and I got to see Frank through the window of his house while he was walking. There was a shadow. But
really?
There was a King Kong piece that was there that he just painted over the whole fucking thing like after it was done because he wasn't satisfied with it.
Really?
Wow. Being able to go up close to some of these portraits and paintings that he had done was just an experience within itself. Just the strokes of the lines and just kind of seeing it like instead of being in the photo. Yeah. Just a beautiful experience. And she was such a lovely human being. Like it was a real joy just to talk to her. Because
he was pretty much self-taught too. He was pretty much a self-taught artist. Besides that, he attended private lessons from a local painter when he was like 12 or 13. I mean, he just had an astonishing talent and gift that, I think I know a lot of people say like, oh, if you practice. No, he just had it.
Well, some people just have natural skill for sure.
So, I mean, pretty much he's self-taught. I mean, you have to think like he's just so famous for everything that he did with fantasy and sci-fi as genres. I mean, he redefined what everyone viewed as fantasy with his art style. And I mean, he's done everything between like comic books, album covers, posters, paintings, book covers. They were paperback book covers, I want to say, although now there's some in hardcover form. Like he did every kind of media possible.
Yeah, he was.
And his anatomy was phenomenal. He did some of the best anatomy. So
yeah.
If you look at his hatching, like even like Joe Kubert seems to have gotten some sort of inspiration by him because if you his ear is brushed, or whatever the lines, whatever the hatching is.
Yeah, probably brushed.
Joe Kubert-ish, and
I mean, he did some illustrations for Lord of the Rings too. He did some for Lord of the Rings, Edgar Rice Burroughs books. So, and like a bunch of those.
It's probably because anybody, even if you don't know Frazetta, you've probably seen his work because it was just so out there and so iconic with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't he work with Bakshi on the Lord of the Rings, the animated version?
I thought so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he did.
I was looking at this woolly mammoth drawing that he did. And it's interesting that for the mammoth's head ear area, he doesn't really have any connecting line. He just lets the shape of the hair drawn out. There's no like fine lines that keep it together like you would think of structure, like the horns and stuff like that. That's cool. I like that because it shows the fur. Is it fur? Whatever. A woolly mammoth. Yeah, the woolly wool. The woolly mammoth. It gives it a different feel than the skin and the horns and everything. I like it. Inspirational.
I just remember him as a kid growing up. It was always Bob Ross and Frazetta with their paintings. I was just like marveled by their works because it was just like you look at it and you're like, how the hell are they doing this? Like, how?
Bancroft brings up a great point. He said, as someone who tries to draw, I can attest that one of the hardest things to achieve is giving things the appearance of weight. Frazetta was a master of this.
And so it's because of the underpainting technique that he uses and what he does with colors. He uses like a strong color that's blocked in to enhance all the composition on the page, if you look. And then he, how can I put it? He, like, whatever tones that he uses, he has like a dominant, like a color that's very dominant, like an average color that is worked throughout his paintings. All of his paintings with the underpainting technique, they lead you to the center of the painting with your eye. He tends to kind of focus, how can I put it, with color and detail and leave large chunks of the background pretty much open, like with this underpainting technique.
Well, good use of the negative
mid to highlight, like it's just to highlight the areas and darken the darkest darks. But the majority of his work is all done in underpainting, and I mean, he was using oils back then, watercolors, all the paints that he was using then. I can imagine it must have taken quite a while, just because of paint has gotten better over time. So
yeah, some fantastic stuff. I love the reflection in this version of the piece that he did. Much more mirror like with the ground, whatever would that be, marble that's made out of. Is really awesome. Paula says, I love the colors on that one. Yeah, a lot of his stuff is just, it's kind of like when we were looking at Steve Furcow's paintings and stuff. When somebody can paint really well, especially in like the fantasy style, it's always really intriguing to look at. Wow, it always inspires me to want to do it, but I never have the time.
That looks like from 7 to Eternity. That's that picture.
I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it reminds me of it.
I
wonder if that was an inspiration. That's by
it could have been.
Rick
7 to
Remender
Eternity is it's a phenomenal comic book. I actually sent you pictures of it, Joe, and you weren't too sure about how you felt about it. But as far as story goes, that story is one of the best stories that I've read that has been in a shop in the past. I don't even, God knows.
Yeah, I think sometimes just the simple aspects of these, like it's heavily detailed because of like the figure drawing and stuff. But in the sense too, it's not overly detailed with the entire concept of the page, which allows it to breathe, to see, what he's actually wanting you to see. I think he's got some really stuff that just goes the opposite way, with just crazy multiple figured, splashes of characters.
I can imagine how the texture must have looked in person, Sean, just because I know that he was pretty well known for using like cobalt dryers on everything. Yeah, in order to speed up the process. Some of the stuff he said he would do it in one day, but then there were other pieces of work that it would take him like a whole weekend because he hated how it would come out. It's insane. So
yeah, every piece is different. Like with every artist, like he just, from what I remember, his wife was conveying that, like you were saying, one would take a day, one would take a weekend, and then he would just paint over if he didn't like it. Like after spending a weekend or a day on it,
to fix things. Yeah, he was like, if if he saw something he didn't like, it wasn't Photoshop. He was just taking a damp sponge and just freaking sponging at it, I guess.
This piece is cool as hell because my uncle had this in his basement. So I grew up seeing this from a young lad.
Nice.
And now my sister and brother-in-law have that same piece hung up in their shop. So I got to visit that a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh shit, that's where that went. So yeah, I've always loved this piece.
I like that we get to see the original sketch idea.
Yeah.
I like that they put that up here. Just see I love the raw form of the sketch and then just the beautiful finished piece then next to it. Like that's really cool. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I was seeing for the first time when I was flipping through this book. Because again, like I said, I've seen the Conan stuff, I've seen the Death Dealer stuff. I hadn't seen a lot of this stuff, so this was really cool.
So it's a lot of what he does is it looks like that he places colors next to one another, even ones that are quite contrasting in their values, if that makes sense.
I let him shoot on my back.
Hold on a second. I don't want you to lose your point, Kayla, but Pancroft just came in and said, would you say that tight man ass on the left was impressions? It leaves impressions on you, Sean, which is I messed that up. Sorry. Yeah, but you get another shot. Let's go. All right, back to you, Kayla. Back to the art.
Oh, which I was saying, like, even like if the colors are contrasting in their values, the color and blending, how he does it where it's needed, it doesn't end up making like a muddy mess.
Right.
Where a lot of other people, like, they could potentially make a muddy mess with that stuff. So he just was a master at everything. And a lot of the techniques that he used in his paintings can also be applied to comic book art. So you can get a really great page out of what he's doing, like a great splash page out of what he's with his painting techniques.
I would love to be able to do stuff like this. Just the knowledge of the blending of the colors. Like, I've always really enjoyed painting. I'm not good at it, but sometimes I get really inspired by stuff like this. I'm like, I wish I put more time into doing, art like this. Sometimes it just looks fun to create something like this.
Watch Matt Barr. He's really good at painting.
Time to get good, Joe.
He does really good murals.
Maybe one day I'll actually try doing something, because I would love to do like this kind of fantasy realm of art, or just more monster based, just whatever. Like, yeah.
I mean,
it's
what
nice.
he does is he just
Rude.
I told you I didn't think we could show nudity. So I'm like, oh fuck, I got sensitive shit.
Put your finger on it.
I worked hard for that one, just so you guys know.
That's great. This book is absolutely, it's gigantic. It's like an 11 by 17 book.
It is, yeah. It's good size.
It's huge.
Weight to it.
That's what
and
she
it's
said.
it's a weapon pretty much. So I'm a big fan of sending people books that can be used as weapons. If someone breaks in your house, you can just hit them with it. And
you can get somebody with this.
You know who's another great painter?
Oh, nice.
Shan.
I didn't know Eric Weathers
is
did.
a great painter as
yeah,
well.
Shanton knew that. Yep. Seen his stuff.
He's phenomenal.
yeah. It was any excuse I could get. I'm like, oh, okay. Sorry, guys. No, if I had known that I can show nudity when it comes to some art, I would have let it be. It'd been a lot easier. I know. My bad, guys. My bad.
How gorgeous is this? Have you ever seen a horse look that intimidating either?
Yeah, some of his horses.
Freaking muscle on the goddamn horses.
Some of the horses he does is really awesome.
It's the gorillas in the back.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that until I looked up there. Yeah,
gorillas in the
mist. Yeah. I love the blending of the colors though, just giving this like like kind of, I don't know what you would call it, almost like a divine feel in a certain way, mystery.
It's pretty much, it's like he works outside of the box. He's creating his own kind of fantasy world in reality when he's making these paintings. It's like a brand new world. Every painting is its own unique individual world, and he's creating all the rules as he's creating his painting pretty much.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty freeing.
Gorgeous.
Jay said the ethereal look. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Well, way better said than I could have said. Like I said, it could be rough for me, you know. I don't know. Took that shot, hit the bowl. This is gonna be a fun, just laid back night. So it is. You guys get this side of me tonight. That's what it is. Shout out to 113 people watching over on X. X has been awesome lately, and we got the Core 20 sitting in here at YouTube as well. Good to see you guys. Still, nobody rocking over on Facebook. It is what it is. Try Twitch next. All right, here we go.
So
that's what I always saw growing up.
Yeah,
you still see it everywhere.
Still see it.
It's on everything.
Still gorgeous.
On heavy metal. Beautiful. Yeah, heavy metal. Yeah, it's on.
You got heavy, like all the magazine covers there that it was used for.
Molly Hatchet.
They did the whole Death Dealer comic book in recent times. So, oh God, did I walk into that? I did walk into that.
Yes, you guys are killing it tonight. Love it. Got come to hair in the house.
Nice.
It's crazy though, because he first got his start in comics in the 50s. I think he was 16, and he was working on what was it? One of Al Cap's.
They showed it earlier in the book,
Abner?
I think.
It was Little Abner, something like that. He was doing those strips. So
gorgeous.
Look at this. The snarl from the horse, like the nostrils there.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Look at the armor. Look at the saddle on the horse. Look at the textures.
I'm just captivated in everything about this. Yeah, textures, the palette.
What he
it's
does
the
with
weight.
the lighting.
Look at that. It's just that's just always so cool.
Absolutely
Always.
beautiful stuff.
You got Corey Barton in the house. Hey, bro.
What's up, Corey?
What's up, Corey?
Yeah, Death Dealer. Yeah, it's just a blown up shot of it, but that's just too cool. Too cool.
I mean, I think the majority of people that study Frazetta, they study him for his compositions. You know, just the way that he uses shapes to convey these just absolutely powerful compositions that he has in his piece. And that's what basically made him like the godfather of fantasy art.
No arguments here. Yeah, like again, look like something like this, the movement, the posing. You can see the absolute influence he had on a lot of artists when it came to comic book drawing later on down the line. Like a pose like this, just this kind of energy in this character.
Hey, can I just point something out?
Yeah.
Do you see feet here or in most of his stuff?
Hold on a second, I'm gonna pause this. Where exact?
It depends on the piece of art.
Yes or no?
Oh, you mean
yes or no?
No,
feet?
not a lot of feet.
There you go. If Frazetta doesn't have to draw feet, neither do I.
Fuck off, haters.
Yeah.
Clip it. Put it out.
I mean, he does have feet.
Guys,
I'm gonna kick everybody.
Just roll with the gag.
If you just don't roll with the gag, if you don't roll with the bit.
I didn't want
Sean
to.
and I set up bits all the time.
Or Silvestri or Magnola.
We set up bits all the time, and nobody rolls with them. Like Sean and I are the only ones that know what's going on.
Because you're the only two that discussed it.
No, well, it's just natural. It's natural.
It just came out of my head.
Yeah, you just have to recognize and roll with it.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt I knew the bit, but I just went against it.
No, Jay, breaking my heart here. Like it should have been a fuck off, haters. Period. Silence. We move on. Like that was the bit, you know. But no, not with you guys.
Let's make it awkward.
A lot of people blend into the ground. Yes.
This is one of my favorite pieces right here because the back muscles are just like incredible here.
Yeah.
I like this. The snake is also an allegory for his really giant dong. So shout out to that. Frazetta had the foresight to know Tarantino would be born and didn't want to feed his. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, yeah, no, this is just a beautiful piece, like most everything else in this book. Let me pause that there. What I love about a lot of this stuff is just the characters that he hides in the shadows. That I don't think I caught that when I was recording this, but I'm seeing that now, like because my focus was on this dude in the snake. or Conan and the Snake, and then you got these goblins or whatever over here. That's sick as hell. He's so good that I don't care about no feet, because feet are overrated, my friends. Look, no
so
feet
this
in here
is
either.
the most expensive painting that sold. I want to say. I
like
have to verify this. I wonder how much.
5.3 or 5.5.
Wow.
I need to look it up. I think it was in 2023 is when it was sold, and it went for like some millions. Hold on.
5 point something. Rob went over it in the podcast a couple months ago.
Wow, that's crazy.
Then you're probably right. I just got to double check for my own thing.
Whatever makes you happy.
I can see that, Jay.
Well, I know.
Absolutely.
It looks like Dark Kingdom 1976 sold for $6 million.
Okay.
But let's see. Egyptian Queen Egyptian Queen went for 5.4 million at a Heritage show. And this was originally on an Eerie magazine, I believe. I think it was Eerie. So
nice. That's beautiful. The pillars look so realistic. Like there's so many things in this picture, this painting that looks so damn realistic. I would love to see this in person.
I know Frazetta's daughter has a documentary she has on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I can do a zoom in.
Oh, Princess Leia.
Yeah, so George Lucas was inspired by this.
Yes.
Design wise. And okay, I just wanted to shout out to the Egyptian makeup they used to do. Hot as fuck. Egyptian women, sexy as hell. Moving on.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah,
love it. All women do your makeup like that. Let's go back to the
BCs. Say more.
Realistically, though, they really wouldn't be going many places. I mean, I don't think it rained a lot in Egypt, to be honest, because if you're out here like this, if you're in Massachusetts walking around like that and it starts raining on you, Florida, Hawaii, certain states, you're fucked, ladies.
You just took a steaming coil all over that.
Thank you, Jay. Yeah. Thank you. I was about to say.
Oh,
just
God.
Took that and just smashed.
What a waste of a blue pill. Jesus.
Well, I mean, take your woman swimming first before you bring her home. You want to know what she looks like? Take her on a swim date.
Listen, Kayla. I'm just gonna say this, and we're gonna move on. If the woman has the rocking body and she's got makeup to make her look pretty,
preach.
And so are most men.
Yeah,
we don't care about once it gets washed off. Once we're out by that time. You know
what do her guts feel like? That's all we care about.
Oh my God!
Guys in the chat,
I got a gift a bunch of people paper bags.
Let's make women great again. Yeah,
please.
However, a lot of these women, the way that he drew these women, a lot of people would say that these women are fat nowadays.
Well, yeah, some probably would. It depends on what culture you grew up in, I guess. But I think it's great. I love it. I'm all about skinny. I'm all about curvy. I'm all about a little thick. It's all good. All good.
Well, he definitely did thick women. He definitely gave women the
I like some
thickness.
Nothing wrong with that. Don't think it rained a lot in Egypt, Jason.
I'm sorry.
If you want to know, get her wet. Yeah. See all those.
Do I walk into this stuff every time?
Yeah. People just listen to what you say. People just listen to what you say. That's it.
You know who does a good is close? I don't want to say close, but Dan Dahl, like he's he does like a lot of similar work to this. Like, I mean, it's not Frazetta, but he does a lot of homages to Frazetta, and they're really, really good.
Dan Dahl's a fantastic artist.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Yeah.
Corey Barton says he has a great stylized look to the way he's done character anatomy.
Agreed.
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of the what is that drawing book that every artist gets for anatomy? It's like friggin'
Bridgman. It's a Bridgman guide.
Yeah. A lot of it kind of does remind me of that. And I bet although you say you're self-taught, right? Except for a little bit of classes when he was younger.
Yes.
Okay. Well, never mind. I was thinking like, well, maybe he was like, went to art school and really studied anatomy because his anatomy is great.
He just liked the bitches.
Yeah.
Can you blame him?
No.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course not. All right. Paul Sawyer says one of his most famous Conan paintings.
Mm-hmm. This is probably homaged more than God knows. I feel like this has been homaged by so many other creators.
It's been in Batman covers. It's been on like
movies, everything.
Yeah. Like,
look at how beautiful
this is. Gorgeous.
This is how I want to be. I want to be on a horse on a beach like this.
Stream it live.
Riding that stallion.
You just made it something dirty, Sean.
Well, of course.
I knew what you were going for. I'm just gonna. I'm starting to catch on. I'm getting smarter.
Yeah, it's only been 2 years.
Smarter.
No, this is beautiful. When Kayla sent me this book, I was really excited and looking through it. Like I was blown away by some of the stuff. And this was one of the paintings that I get captured in by the lighting and the colors. I mean, the colors he chose for the water. What happened here?
Sheldon.
Oh, okay. Let me go to chat.
That chick's just taking a beating.
Yes.
Jay Goodwin said that I wanted to be like Galadriel in Rings of Power riding on that horse. I do not want to be like anything involved in Rings of Power. I would be Khaleesi on silver riding across the freaking Dothraki Sea. All right. That's
Dragon chick?
Yes, Sean. Targaryen.
The one that was naked all the time.
I mean, in the books, technically, she's kind of naked a lot, and she's also
kind of naked a lot, kind of and a lot.
Well, because the fire it burns. This all right. We're not going to get into Game of Thrones. We're not going to get into A Song of Ice and Fire tonight. We're going to focus on this because
keep that for Jeremy's channel. Everybody go check out Jeremy Ice and Fire.
So
great work over there with the Game of Thrones stuff. You can catch Kayla over there as well, doing her Kayla Easy
when
stuff.
I'm invited on, yes.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was beautiful. It was nice little break between like all the fantasy stuff.
See, that's a real man right there. Right
that is a real man right there.
Yeah. That's
how you do it.
Yeah.
Just throw her over your shoulder. Doesn't matter if she's beating you in the head, and just actually I don't know what she's doing there.
Well, you could take that. You could take that in a couple ways.
There's one way I took it. I'm just like, maybe somebody took it the other way. So
somebody got took.
Yeah.
Now look how fucking cool this shit looks.
That's sick.
Let me pause that for a second.
Tell me you don't look at that and you like that doesn't make you feel like a badass motherfucker, because that's what I think when I look at that. That makes me feel like some powerful shit there.
His staging or his framing, like placement of the camera, was great. Just for putting yourself in like that action, like that. Yeah, that's awesome. Hillor says the horse's back is wet as fuck.
Oh my god! You know what sucks though? That they put they should have offset this page. I understand that they wanted to show
in the printing
from. Yes, that kind of makes me a little upset.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because I had to like kind of really spread it out to get the whole picture in. So, but I do wish it was printed on like one page or just maybe a little bigger. I don't know. But yeah, I get you on that. Typically, Kayla talking about how she wants to be
Daenerys
from the book, insists on wearing clothes on stream. What
a casual.
I know. Like if you're gonna be the character, you know.
Don't go halfway. You can't go halfway because then you lose the crowd.
Oh my god, I'm fucking done.
That absolutely does deserve a shot.
I wanted to have a classy evening this evening and just be in my garb and yes, because you guys are the epitome of class.
Well, that's true. We are. That is true. I'll take that.
You guys are some classy motherfuckers.
We're keeping it halvesies here. Half class, right, and then half ass, half class, half ass.
Well, Frazetta's paintings are all class and have a lot of ass.
That's the class.
Perfect.
Yeah. I love the color choice here too.
Beautiful.
Man, just if you get this book, guys, which you should go out and get it, smoke before you look at it.
No, this book is very hard to find now.
This is the one.
Find another book.
This one's hard to find, and you sent it to me. Well, thank you.
You see this image everywhere. Everyone tries to do this image.
Yeah,
everywhere.
This is sick.
You see Capullo doing like layouts like this,
dude. Good call.
You see Wolverine covers like this as well.
Who's?
Yeah.
Oh, by Frank Miller.
Yes, I think it was a Frank Miller Wolverine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. All right. No, I can definitely see that now. These gentlemen are all class, just like Frazetta paintings. Hardly ever any bush.
I shaved these up.
You guys are killing it tonight. By the way, 144 watching over on X. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. If you get a chance, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, help grow the channel, share it out to your friends. We got the Core 20 hanging strong.
But more importantly, drop those tacos for Kayla's birthday.
Yeah, we got to do those tacos. We got new people in here. Weren't in here for the beginning of the show. I'll start off dropping tacos in the chat. It is Kayla's 25th birthday. Everyone say happy birthday and drop some tacos. Oh, sorry. Let me back this up.
And the apples.
Oh, phrasing.
Oh. Okay. Now we're gonna get in nice and deep like.
Oh.
Don't let me down, chat. I want to see tacos. Let's go.
Yeah.
You'd think of how many
taco
different
emoji.
creators were inspired by him. Arthur Adams was. I believe Boris Vallejo was.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah.
So,
Him and Julie, for sure. Yeah.
I think everybody was.
Let me pause here real quick because Sean brought it up and Sheldon called it out. He said that was Bruce Wayne fighting off the owls on his rooftop. That's absolutely what it is. Great call, guys. Great call. Got tacos coming in slowly but surely. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Appreciate you.
Felix, like you said, like he's the godfather of fantasy and illustration. You know, of modern day illustration. It's whether you like cartoony or highly rendered detail, like his structure is in at basis is in all of us illustrators, I should say. So without Frank, I was gonna say Frank Miller. Frank Miller. Well, Mark just went to the Frank Miller documentary tonight, so that's on my head. But no, without Frank,
yeah, I see that.
A lot of us would be here. You know, like
that's a great call.
Inspiration.
I just get captivated with his face, with the detail and expression. I mean, I just
he looks like the actor from Predator that could have been Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, that big Indian dude.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that a couple times with some of the Conan stuff he's drawn. Yeah,
right. Yeah,
great call. Yeah, that's just sick as hell. I like how on the left there he's got one of his original sketches where the dude doesn't really have a neck. A little bit more.
Is there fire and ice in this, Kayla?
And this book, I
can't
remember, to be honest. I have like a couple Frazetta books. I sent this one to Joe because it was like a larger size, and I really just wanted him to see like the artwork in a large way. There was only 2 of these books at the shop at the time that were left, and I sent one to Joe, and then I was going to pick one up for myself, and then I didn't. It got sold. So
yeah, I was very much appreciative of this.
But
really awesome.
I still have, like I said, I have tons of Frazetta books. I have like the most recent one that just came up that has like all of it. Like it's the book is it's a weapon. It is a weapon, and if someone breaks in my house, unfortunately, I'm going to take them out with it, and hopefully the binding on it is strong enough because the book
weighs 25 pounds. Get a Momo. Yeah.
Momo.
I'm not going to do that. Now, this is a piece that you always see everywhere as well, too.
That's awesome. Really good animals. Like animals are not easy to draw. At least I don't find them easy to draw, but it makes it look easy.
I even see a bit of Tony Daniel is highly inspired by him with his women, at least with his 10th and F5 stuff, just the cartooniness and the exaggeration, the voluptuous that he has in the shapes of his women.
I got to bring this up because I just saw it and it was like, all right. Does it look like she's taking a dump?
No, it looks
She's
like
perfect
it's
to
part
you.
of her.
I'm fine
like-
even if she is.
We all shit, Joe.
I'm just saying, like, I was
Yeah.
like, what's
I
happening
don't-
here?
I think it's a piece of loincloth that's swinging.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with the poop.
I'm gonna go with a
You guys are
Dago.
into
I'm
some
gonna
really
go,
weird stuff.
The Great American Challenge is.
I'm gonna
my
go with a
guess.
Dago because it's a little clump that wherever you go, Dago. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh my god.
No, but I love it. I love it still. I'll still take it. Like,
It's not even
that's
shit.
not
It wouldn't even be in the woods. It would be on
She's
top
really
of the
into fiber.
saber tooth. And that's
there's a
a
hot chick
very-
shit in the woods. Now we know. Yes.
Oh,
There we
I
go.
love this.
That's cool.
This is
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Vestigial tail, maybe. I never thought about that. That could be. We'll go with that. I mean, I kind of like the poops aspect
Everybody
of it, but
poops sometimes.
sometimes. Yeah, she was probably just a little nervous.
Well, it's like so. This kind of gives you Bernie Wrightson vibes, right?
Definitely.
Mhm.
And that's
Hands down.
Bernie Wrightson, I believe, first started working at into the what was it? Did he work for a newspaper first? I can't remember if it was a comic or a newspaper.
That I don't know.
I think it was a Baltimore Sun in the 60s, to be honest. But it was after
cool.
he met Frank Frazetta.
So this was
at a comic book
1965.
convention. Yeah.
Looks like.
That's when he started becoming inspired to produce his own stories. So
Sheldon says, hopefully he wasn't using a model for that poop shot.
you guys are ruining my birthday stream.
Can't let those things ruin you. Those are just humorous. You got to roll with them. Come on. You know, let's see the humor in life.
In today's age, with everyone in the freaking creepy fetishes,
Well, I don't know about all that.
I don't
I'm just
know about
saying.
you don't know who you're turning on talking about that right now.
I just like the
Well-
way she shits.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
My hands are up here. That's all I'm gonna say.
Another just
Thanks,
beautiful.
Jay.
Another
Thanks,
just
Jay. I'm
beautiful
so
piece.
glad.
By the way, share the stream out, guys, wherever you're watching it. Let people know this is one of the funnest, most fun comic streams you're gonna have on a Monday night. Let's go.
It's the most fun you're going to have on a Monday night.
The most funnest.
Sometimes, most fun. Sometimes,
Sometimes, every
Yeah,
once in a while.
Sometimes
What?
every once in a while.
My fetish is a woman in the kitchen. Now that's a good fetish. There you go.
I mean, I think women are always, for the most part, in the kitchen. If you don't have a woman that can cook, then I don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, there's that Molly Hatchet cover that I remember.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's that one, and then there's the one with the head shot with the kind of like a Viking-looking character.
I love how his face in this shot almost looks like he's didn't expect the horse to jump, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
the
he's also
Skeletor.
giving him like a more Neanderthal look in this too.
Yeah. The horse is like, "I'm gonna hit somebody in the face here with this hoof."
Well, you know why? Because like you look at that saddle, and it's if he's flying, look where his weak spot's going to be hitting. Like he's probably like, please no.
Yeah. Got to wear the jock strap.
Well, this is the Berserker piece. It's very famous.
That's awesome. Yeah, again, just the anatomy construction of it all. So well done.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the stuff, it inspires me to draw better. At the same time, it discourages.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's such a fantastic artist. It's crazy.
Just how simple the background is on that piece and how he's positioned all those characters is phenomenal. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Feet. You see feet.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Look at her face.
Well, I am.
Such a
and the body proportions.
Her posture. Yeah, her posture. Yeah.
Posture's great.
The pose.
Every all three of those.
Even the plant.
Well, hell, look at the 50s version of Future Tech.
Yeah.
That is always kind of cool, you know.
Kind of pissed we didn't get that.
I mean, I don't mind the stuff we got in the 90s. I mean, that was kind of cool too. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like now. Like that TV.
Oh, like what is? I got you. Like what it is
like
now.
the coolest thing I have is like my iMac. Everything else is like,
Yeah. Well, it's before they started wearing all the goggles around all over the place.
Now, do they have Vampirella? Did we pass the Vampirella piece that he did?
Oh, I don't think it's in here.
That's like one of his most famous ones.
I don't think really it was in this book.
Really, I know it was the cover to Conan the Adventurer that made him super famous. I want to say, I think it was Conan the Adventurer super famous.
No, is this Quest for Quest for Fire?
I think it's just a Caveman. Oh, the book's not by me. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I can't remember where this is from, but for some reason, I feel like this was used on a Dell comic cover for some reason.
Young World is called?
Young World? Okay. I was just saying, like, these guys know how to treat a lady.
First printed.
Go back to the BC times. Let's roll.
Who is it printed in, Sean?
Something I can't read that small. It says for printed.
I'll get something. The book.
Monster Mania #2.
It looks like
magazine.
Quest for Fire.
Is that what it says?
That's crazy.
All right. Let me see.
Is his self-portrait in this, Kayla?
I don't know what's in this book with Joe.
Okay.
For Joe. I only flipped through it once and then I sent it to him.
The 1981 Young World, first printed as a wraparound cover to Monster Mania #2.
Yeah, Monster Mania, I believe, was a magazine. I believe. I don't know. I got to Google that, or somebody, if they can Google that for me to find out.
Yeah, look at the size of this.
Somebody Google it for Kayla. It's her birthday.
Holy shit. That's
the book I told you. It's.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd defend the house with that.
But I just felt that there's a lot of things that he does with his compositions and his paintings that would inspire Joe.
Oh, 100%. I'm absolutely inspired with a lot of this stuff. I don't think I could achieve 90% of it, but it's definitely inspiring to add ideas to.
When you see things, though, there's always a way that you can apply something that you're seeing into obviously something you're working on. And I mean, you're really great with your double page spreads and just everything. I mean, when people see your book, they're going to see why I wanted to send this to you. But there are things that I feel that you can see and you can apply in there, or when you look through it, it becomes ingrained in your brain somehow. Now, this is for all the furries out there.
Oh, so I wonder if this was the other chick. Maybe she did have a tail, because this could be like just, obviously this isn't projectile poop.
Projectile, yeah.
Going a little, it's a little high, unless it's going like straight up the crack and out. So maybe, who was it that said that they had a tail that was in the chat? Whoever that was.
I forget if it was Sheldon or Jay, or I can't remember.
Oh, I think it was Jay. Yep, I think it was Jay. Nice. Yeah. So maybe that was the same chick. So if that's the case,
cover is phenomenal.
This is the texture on these creatures' backs is great. Look at that. Look at that. Let me pause it. The muscular structure, the color of the skin.
It's insane.
I love it. Yeah, Jay's saying it was him that said it. That's what I thought.
I mean, so he did work on everything with Bakshi too, by the way. I think. Wow, Fire and Ice he worked on after Bakshi had success with things.
Well, Bakshi's difficult to work with too, but they somehow got along.
Well, it was I think Bakshi had seen his Conan the Barbarian artwork, but also his John Carter of Mars stuff. And the Death Dealer that he painted in 1971 or 73. No, 73, 1973. That's when it was. 73.
This is sick. Absolutely sick as hell. I love that. By the way, 188 people watching all together. We got 164 over on the X. 24 in the chat here at YouTube. Shout out to the Core 20. Thank you to everyone watching. If you guys haven't yet, please find the channel, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, hit the like wherever you're at, share the channel out to everybody, help grow the channel. We do amazing, fun comic book nerd stuff on this channel. And you guys need to hang with us every Mondays and Thursdays. Let's roll.
I was just thinking too, James Gurney and Thomas Kincaid worked on like background processes in the back, and I think it was Fire and Ice, with Bakshi. And I wonder if they probably learned things from Frazetta.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yeah,
especially someone like Thomas Kincaid.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, there's some of the Hobbit stuff or Lord of the Rings stuff. Frodo confronting the warg.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that animation when I was a kid. The rotoscoping,
the Hobbit. The Hobbit was great.
Yeah, so I think he only worked with him on Fire and Ice. So I think Bakshi had already done, like, because the Lord of the Rings was done in 1978, and I think it was Bakshi invited him to collaborate on just Fire and Ice.
Okay.
He didn't do anything with Wizards or Wizard? Is that what they called?
No. Wizards came out in 1977, and I think it was Fritz a Cat came out even earlier than that, which was 1972 or 71, I want to say.
Yeah, that one's older. Yeah.
So.
What I really loved about this drawing here is you can see the influence that he had on future artists when you're talking about drawing how am I going to explain this? So the cliff area that he's on, right? So you're drawing the front of it all detailed out, and then you have just negative space filling everything else up. One showing light source, but also leaving a really cool area for the colors to kind of fill in and make look awesome. Like if you were to color this, I could see just in my mind how awesome this would come together. But you see a lot of the 90s guys, Silvestri being one of them, using this kind of style when they draw like rubble or anything like that. They bleed it into negative space like this, and there's something about it that to me is very, very pleasing to the eye. I love this technique, and it's awesome to see like the influence of it sitting right here.
Yeah, I have to pull that up because
that's the door. That's the building in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that one is at the museum.
Yep, that's where the Frazetta estate is. Correct. So the machine is.
Well, I've got a small video put together after this is done. It's about a 2-minute video. A friend of mine actually went to the Frazetta Museum last year.
Really?
This year, and took a bunch of pictures and sent them to me. So I put them together.
Oh, very
cool. We're gonna play that next.
Nice.
So yeah, that was the Fantastic Paintings of Frazetta, a book that was sent to me by our very own Kayla. And I appreciate it very much, so much. It's in my collection. It was awesome to see. Very inspiring to see all the art. So
I got posters of this.
Yeah, you do.
The one with the tiger. Then there's another one I picked up like 20 years ago at a comic store in Houston. Just never got them framed. I got the frames, but they're still rolled in. So maybe for the new office, I'll have to do it.
The book that I have even has the big giant one I talked about. It even has like the stuff that he created for movies, including I think it was Clint Eastwood's the what was it, the Gauntlet he did. He did What's New Pussycat, like promotional material for that. That Monster Party. Yeah.
Sorry. You got to do that every time you hear that.
That's one of my favorite pieces there.
The fairy space. Let me back this up.
Yeah, I forget the name of it. But I have it as a poster. It's like up there. I have to, when I get this room organized, it'll be hanging.
Oh, nice.
That's one of my favorites.
Paul says he's my all-time favorite artist. I'm always inspired. Nice. Mix Squibs says just Fire and Ice. Yes. So you're right on that one. And this is pretty cool. I would like to go to this one day. It's actually not too far from me in Michigan.
Because my sister lived in the Poconos at the time.
Yeah, and that was only an 11-hour drive when I went there back in 06, whatever year that was that I came out to the convention.
Like an hour and a half. So this is probably about a little over an hour distance from my old house. So
Nice.
Yeah, dude. If you do, fucking, I'll go up there for sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to make it out here one day.
It's like a 4-hour drive for me, I think.
Well, we have to have a meetup then.
Yeah.
Let's have a party.
Jay, how long of a drive is it for you?
To where?
To
Pennsylvania,
whatever town this is in.
Well, we can figure it out. It'll be
Yeah,
like
we'll
a 2-day drive.
It's in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, I believe. East Stroudsburg or something like
We
that.
should
I know
do
I've
it
looked into
sometime.
it. Someone confirmed in the chat.
We could do a live stream as we walk through it if they let us.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll work
when
on it.
When the wife was alive, she wouldn't let us take pictures. But I'm sure after she had passed, what have you, you know.
Yeah, it must be because my friend was able to take all the pictures in the world and they didn't say anything. Yeah.
Well, what is it? Holly and Sarah, I believe they maintain the licensing of all of his images. So Holly's his daughter and Sarah's the granddaughter, I believe.
Sarah solved a bunch of beef between the siblings as far as rights to different, I guess, images or how tos. Like, if it wasn't for her, like a lot of the generation wouldn't be seeing Frazetta on a regular basis as it is. So shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her for sure.
Yeah, if they're ever at a con, I like because they were at a New York Comic Con, I believe it was that I were, and I bought stuff from them. They also have a phenomenal website, and I love like they have bags that they do. They have like jackets, they're limited in number. Like there was some really cool jean jackets and stuff. But yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yes, Cosmic Studios is saying yes, it's an
That's the one. That's the one he painted over.
Oh, this
King
one?
Kong one?
Yeah.
No shit.
He did over issues. It was fucking crazy. Yeah.
Could you imagine doing that? Like,
no.
I couldn't either. You know, there's no way. Wow.
I definitely see why R. Adams was R. Adams was heavily influenced by Frazetta. And I can see it with like the creature designs and the animals.
Yeah, it's kind of it's cool seeing a lot of the paintings you saw in the book here, and then just more. Like, look at this Death Dealer stuff. That is sick right there. Let me pause. I wish I had a high res of that.
How metal does that look? That's metal.
Oh, extreme metal. Yeah.
Oh,
for sure. Absolutely.
You could say it's heavy metal.
Jason, damn, that girl is properly thick.
That was good, Jay.
Yes. Both you guys. Jay, you know, Jay on the stream. Let's give it up. That was a good one. And then Jay in the chat said, "Oh, damn, that girl is properly thick." Yeah, she was. Does it the right. Jay said that pic was on a lot of covers and such as well. Yeah. I gotta imagine that Death Dealer stuff was all over the place.
Oh yeah.
And just, I mean, I probably haven't even seen all of it. There's your butterfly in space or fairy in space shot. Yeah, no, this was really cool. I was just out of the blue. She was like, "Hey, look what I did today," and sent me a book.
So beautiful.
Oh, back up.
I mean, one of my favorite ones that he did was for what was it? Science fiction. It's the girl with the shark. She's naked in the water swimming with the shark.
Oh, Jaws?
No. It's I'm gonna look it up real quick in a second.
It wasn't Sheena, was it? No, it was.
No, it's for it was for cover or something.
Yeah, but I just
look at all those fat, weird goblins there. I hear furious typing going on.
Typing, yeah.
Just like
it's called a requiem for sharks.
Okay. Pull it up. Share the screen.
Oh yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think if I can.
Yeah, well, that was that for the museum, guys. Definitely check that out if you get a chance. We'll do it one day. One day we'll have a meetup. We'll do a live stream. We'll walk through. It'll be awesome. Yeah, Requiem for Sharks. Oh, here we go. Nice.
I thought he. Oh, I'm thinking of a different one.
Okay, yeah, I actually haven't. No, I have seen this. Okay, all right, yeah, I've seen this.
I posted it before.
Yeah.
But look at the texture in all of this.
Nice butt.
Nice, yeah, a great butt. There's feet.
Hey, now. Percentage of feet is what we talk about.
The shark, like this looks like the sand tiger sharks.
It looks like a black tip mako.
The teeth here, though, remind me.
It looks wicked, whatever it is.
Sand tigers.
By the way, we hit 200 in the chat altogether.
Yes, that is a black
Shout out to everybody watching over on X. Got 170. It just fluctuated. We're at 170 some odd people over on X, and we got the core 20 sitting here on YouTube. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate everybody that watches every week. You guys make this fun. Jump into the chat so we can give you rim shots when you say something funny. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do here. Yeah, when we say something, yeah. Like Sheldon Martin gets the most rim shots, probably. Bancroft was pretty good tonight. Coming in with some zingers. Let's go. Shout out to everybody.
Everyone's here for Frazetta.
And Kayla's 25th birthday.
My 25th birthday, yes.
Yes. Happy birthday to Kayla, one of our amazing co-hosts here on Appreciating Comic Book Art Live, which is the second hour of the comic block. I mean, the show would not be the same without you. So we are very happy to have you here. You bring so much to it. The chat loves you. And we're here to wish you a very happy birthday.
I appreciate
from all of us.
I love you guys. You know I do.
We love you too. Dennis Kelly says, if you guys do any cons after Reaper Destroyer and Type 1 come out, remember SummerCon, Washington State.
Ooh. Well,
I would be down to
fly.
I was just gonna say I don't fly, I would have to drive. But I'm down to drive. I don't long drives don't bother me.
Oops, Sarah's here. She's late for the party though.
Late for the party, but here she is. We love you, Kayla. Dennis Kelly dropping the happy birthday. Happy 25th from Paulus. Happy birthday from the Time Scales.
My 25th.
Kondo Harris says Kayla needs to adjust herself again. I'm pretty sure she just got that done right before we switched. Good call though. Good call. Yeah, how's it feel to be 25? How was 24? Wait till you get into your 40s.
25 twice.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Why would you age me? Like that is like way aging me. What the hell, Jay?
Oh, yeah, that hurts.
Oh shit.
Oh.
God damn you.
And that's your people.
If I'm 90 or 49, then how old are you guys?
Witchcraft.
Ancient.
It's all witchcraft.
Well, yeah, right, yeah.
She's in that cult.
This brought up a good fact. Everybody that's in the YouTube chat right now, or wherever you're at, give a guess on Kayla's age. I want to see. You know, I like the 90s. That's good. 49. Is there a 69 out there?
60.
Sarah says she's 21. 21. Wish I was 21 again. All the days. 20 years ago. Holy shit, I'm old. Jay, how old are you? Make me feel better.
I'm
are we doxing
31.
ages tonight?
31.
31. Paul's is sticking with 25.
31.
I like that. Paul's is sticking with 25. I to be honest with you, I really don't know how old Kayla is, even though she's told me a bunch of times, and I forget, you know, because age is just a number.
Yeah.
You know?
Expiration date.
Kono here says old enough. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I know her real age. All right.
She does. Sarah does.
Holds some leverage over Kayla right now in the chat. I like that. We'll have to get some information out of Sarah.
You guys know my age. I've been stressing over it for like 2 months. And then I've been literally like,
I actually don't.
Expiration date. My life is over.
Yeah, I keep hearing you say expiration date. I'm just like, when is that?
Look, once I hear like the boo-hoos, I'm like, who would win in a fight? Cliff Jumper or Bubble?
Okay, Dennis Kelly is saying 31, just saying because she's hinted over than 25, but forever forever 25, Kayla. Yeah, twive. I like that. The new word. My guess is 32. Says Sheldon Martin.
I feel I've been 49 for 10 years.
Yeah. I feel you. Okay, Sarah's saying, I won't say you're not old. She's in her 30s. Oh, early 30s. So there is a guess. Okay, I'm going to say 34. I'm going to put it in the chat just so I can officially have a
Joe, you've known me for how many?
I told you I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I'm going to go with 34. That's what I'm going to say. But by the way, if you are 34, my 34th year was amazing. Yeah, I got to say. No, so I'm not shout 34. Out. Oh, damn it. 32.
No.
Yeah.
It's my expiration date birthday.
What 35. Does that mean?
35.
That's not early 30s. That's mid 30s, Sarah.
Early 35. 30s.
No, once you get to 35. Once you get to 35. Yeah. Once you get to 35, you're in your mid 30s.
I am 35, yes.
So. Yeah. That's still young. I wish I was 35.
All right. Hell yeah.
It's my expiration date birthday.
I still don't know what that means. Crowd or chat. Do you know what that means? I don't know what that means. Going by her
You're just gonna keep guessing until I say it, Sarah. So I'm not sure. Everyone knows how old I am. I haven't had anything to lie about. So
Sarah says that you tell her not to say her age. That's good. That's good. Well, regardless of whatever age you are.
I just said.
Is it 35? Is that real? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah,
okay.
It's 35. It's 35.
My bad.
She's like, you guys never listen to me.
We're going with 25.
No, you guys are awesome, chat. You're badass as usual. Yeah, that's why I said 25.
45.
Oh, 45. Sorry.
I'm not. Then I'd be older than you.
Oh, hey, calm down. A little sassy over there.
Yeah.
Always.
It's not
Type 1. We have books on this channel. We like to show off every once in a while. Sean's book, Type 1. On My Comic and Indiegogo. Sean, talk about it.
Yeah, if you like books like The Guyver, if you like books like Weapon Zero, if you look like demonic shit like Spawn, but more of the Mayan Aztec lore with the 9 Lords of the Night, this book is up your alley. It's an action-adventure tale with real-life implications. I got some fire-ass variant covers from some really talented friends. I got a Ultimate 1 tier that has everything, including the making of Type 1, which if you got my preview books, it's going to be a cool gimmicky cover. You can only get it there. And working on pages as we speak, and we are kicking ass, getting pages colored by Dan Kemp, who is awesome. So back my book, you're back worse. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's do it. Everybody, links down below. Check it out. Reaper Destroyer is very, very close. Very, very close to going to the printer. We are getting the supplemental book printed right now as we speak. Waiting for that to come back so we can do final approvals and all that kind of stuff. The cards, the trading cards that everybody gets for backing just one book have all been ordered and they're being printed. The custom box that the Destroyer tier backers get, just ordering the Destroyer tier, is on its way here. I should have it next week. And I will probably throw it up on the campaign as well for anybody to purchase. Probably a limited number, maybe like 20 or something like that. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling. We're as close as we have ever been to getting this in your hands. And it's a book I'm extremely, extremely proud of. Not just the amount of talent that we brought onto this book. And you can check it out with Matt Batbani, Joe Weems, Dale Keown, Shelby Robertson, Marla Aquiza, and so many more. Chance Wolf, Joe Chiato. Check it out. If you love Spawn, you love the darkness, you love the Guyver, you're going to love this. It's an ode to my 90s anti-hero characters of the 90s. But the story, I would say, is very, very unique. Very unique. Been getting some good feedback from a lot of people that have been doing proofreading, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Some that are on the panel tonight. Appreciate you guys.
You hear that, nerds? If it wasn't for me.
That's a good point. Give a shout out to Sean. If it wasn't for Sean, I would never do this book. He was the one.
Yeah, so I ain't too proud to beg. Back Type 1 for me convincing Joe to do Reaper Destroyer. So please back Type 1.
If you're excited this book was made, back Type 1. Show the appreciation.
We have best promo.
Please back. But please
that was
back
great.
Type
That was
1.
great.
Your best promo.
If you guys don't know, we have a supplemental book on the campaign too. I have a story that I wrote for one that was drawn by the very talented Oliver Isabedra. Some sample pages here, absolutely gorgeous. But our very own Kayla wrote a story for me, drawn by Fabio Simo. No actual nudity. Sorry, guys. No actual nudity, but very, very sexy, very mind-bendy. I think this is going to surprise you.
I think
when you read the
Sean
story.
should
It's going
do
to surprise
my.
Sean had his own thoughts when he read it.
Well, first you said I think Sean should do my.
What? Oh shit! Oh,
I think Sean should do my promotion for the story after his lovely comments.
Well, yeah, maybe he should. Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, that's the only time she takes me seriously. It's when I'm like, did you write schmut? But no, it was Kayla let me read through her script, not seeing any of the more of the art that we have not seen that's on the campaign, but it's really good. Like our girl did a hell of a job, and I love to bust her titties and give her flack. Like she did a great job, and she's very talented. And yeah, you guys are going to be in store for a really, really good ride with what she has in store down the line. So
oh yeah, because she's going to be doing much more for Superior Press, which is my company. We're putting out a lot of books. I've got Kayla tapped to do a few projects coming down for over the next few years. So look for that. But they're going to start with this. You're going to read this story. You're going to fall in love with Kayla as the writer. Jay says, so this woman isn't nude. She just walks around with a censored bikini top. Yes, true. Yes.
Kind of like our very own Kayla.
Yeah. I missed the comments.
She missed it here. Sarah missed the show last week.
Oh,
I got you. We got Abomination AJ in the house. I say that right? Yeah. All right.
What's she thinking?
Hail. Look at me. Doing good. Sweet. I can't wait to see more of Kayla's writing. It's really
it's good. It's not too dense.
Like it.
Yeah, it's not too dense. It's not too. It's good. Like, I wasn't expecting.
It's gonna
not that she wasn't talented. Like I thought it was gonna be more like Alan Morey, Chris Claremonti, but
they didn't go that route with the story. No.
Right.
Kayla's really good at working within the structure of the story that is being told, so she can adapt to like so many different styles of writing, which is one thing that really attracted me to hiring her on to projects. Just reading some of the other stuff that she's written that might not have been published or anything. And with this, we wanted it to be very sexy, obviously, because the character Vanessa herself in the story or in the book is a very kind of sexy character, but it's also so much more than just like the tits and ass that we kind of display with the first 2 pages, which is why I say like people are going to be surprised when you actually read what the story
There's
is.
Substance.
Because based on the first 2 pages that we just preview, it's, you could take it that way, but there is some very fun writing, some very awesome places that Kayla takes you in a 10-page backup story, and I think she does a fantastic job. And I can't wait for you guys to read it. I can't wait for you guys to read some of the future projects we got going as well. 6 a.m. Comics is in the house.
This gorgeous panel of people, he said.
Yeah, back at you, or for being a gorgeous person. Back at you.
6 is like one of the illest rappers you will ever hear. Check out Mark's new U.S. Assassin campaign on Indiegogo live now.
Oh shit!
Back it. 6 does a rap verse on it, and it's my favorite part of the rap.
Oh, nice. Oh shit.
But back to U.S. Assassin Volume 4.
Does she write in her native Massachusetts accent, or do you have to translate her in house?
No, it doesn't sound like a donkey choking on air. Like it's horrible.
Oh my god. No, that doesn't shine through.
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Paul Assart said he had Reaper Destroyer fan art, and it's 90% done. If you would like to see it, and put a link in the chat for it.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Of course, Joe wants to see it.
I love seeing people's renditions of interpretations of Reaper Destroyer. All right, let me bring this up. Here we go. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's cool.
Can I zoom in on this?
You got a Frazetta technique with the background going on there.
Yeah,
actually,
I love the color palette there. Look at that.
Actually, this kind of does look Frazetta-ish in a way to me.
Talk about it.
Well, the muscular proportions, just how the piece is flowing, the shapes of everything, and the background. So.
Yeah, I love the color. Like the palette's awesome, man.
I like how the cape looks like a living tree.
Yeah, it's got a cool texture to it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I've talked about the cape before. Like I depict the cape in different ways because I like to play around artistically just when I draw the character. But the times I've talked about the cape and how it looks, I talk about it being kind of like live, like this kind of like phantom feel vibe to it, like just something you see with those characters in Lord of the Rings.
Or like Kelly Jones with his
Kelly Jones, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Paulus, you did a great job of
it's awesome.
capturing that here. Love it, man. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that.
The muscle proportion on the stomach is great. It's insane.
And honestly, like a lot of the fan pieces I see that I really like, I'm gonna reach out to people when it comes to seeing if people would be interested in doing art for cards and stuff for future campaigns, because there's a lot of really awesome fan pieces of Reaper Destroyer out there. There's one that Chauncey did that I kind of want to turn into a cover. I haven't talked to him about it still.
I have all the pieces that Chauncey did for whenever we're doing that stream or whatever the case. I mean, I'm going to have to send them to you at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's something I'm keeping in mind. I keep an eye out. Trust me. I see all the fan art out there, and some of the stuff I really kind of want to work with you guys and doing something, just to give something back. You guys are awesome, and you make my day every time I see that. Absolutely, man. Keep up the good work, brother. YA is a guy that's in the chat a lot. He's working on a fan piece right now. It's looking really, really awesome. He's showing me the piece, the stages as he's going, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love seeing my character drawn by everybody. Like it's a fun character design. I really like drawing the character, and it's cool to see everybody's take on it as well. So thank you guys, appreciate you. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. Thursday, who we got coming out here? We got Edwin and Project Noise.
Edwin Nice.
Chris Fraction.
Yeah, I can't remember pronounce this project yet. Chris Fraction and Edwin the Ace are coming on, so check that out. No Wednesday shows, but tomorrow night we're going to be chilling with this dude right down here doing an X-Men stream. Jay, talk about it for a second.
Yeah, we're going to be doing X-Men 97 episode 1 like we were supposed to do last week. Like I mentioned earlier, we had a visitor come onto the channel, which was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
Mayo. So this week we're going to be going over episode 1. We're going to be doing that Tuesdays at 10 o'clock Eastern on my channel. Wednesday we'll be doing reviewing Don Bluth, his first movie, The Secret of Nim.
That's such a great movie.
Yeah, such a great movie. We're going to talk about how him and a bunch of animators left Disney and decided to do their own thing and create this movie in their garages and put their houses up for mortgage and created this. Yeah. So we're going to be discussing that on Wednesday night Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. And then Thursday night, come visit 10 o'clock Eastern. If you're not here, we're going to be doing Demon Slayer episode 2. Which was a blast. We had a great time doing that. So, yeah, it's been a blast. I'm not going to lie.
So it's going to be fun. There's a link dropped by Hail the Lore. Everybody go to Jay's channel, Diabolical Souls, and sub to it. He's close, if not already, to 10K at his channel. So shout out to you, brother, for growing that so quickly. Yeah, that's taken off. So everybody, if you love the kind of stuff that Jay's talking about, you're going to love that channel. It covers a lot of cool stuff. And then be there tomorrow night at 10 for the X-Men panel. I will be a part of that as well. That's going to be really fun. We're going to cover one of the best animated series, probably one of the best things Marvel has put out in years, episode by episode. And, possibly some cool special guests. We saw Bo DeMaio come on last week out of nowhere. So shout out to UJ for pulling that off. That was epic. That stream is still getting hits. People are still talking about it. Very cool. So you never know what's going to happen. Jump in, sub to his channel, check it out, sub to this channel, share all the channels around. Let's get people in here that want to talk about fun comic nerd stuff and pop culture shit. And we're going to rock it every Mondays and Thursdays here with you guys and the chat, who are awesome.
And also, Jay's got a book he's working on. So
yes, that's the title of my channel, Diabolical Souls. It's going to be these guys know the story, and they've been busting my balls to get this thing out there. And I'm going to be doing everything throughout the summer. I'm going to hopefully have all the pencils done throughout the summer, and then start inking.
Send the outline.
Yeah. So really excited to get that going too. So actually it might link up with Joe's book and Sean's book a little bit if we,
let's make it happen.
Wait, you got like a demon with like ass cancer?
Jay Goodwin says the Gooch has definitely worked for and earned that growth. Absolutely has. I don't know if there's a harder working person that I know over the last 6 months to see this kind of jump. I mean, he's in good company with Bancroft and Jeremy of Ice and Fire. Those guys have grown their channels significantly over the last few years as well. So just shout out, man. Keep on doing what you're doing. And the rest of us are going to be just riding your coattails. You know what I'm saying? Let's roll.
No. You guys are all coming with me. You guys know that. And it's you guys in the chat, everyone out there. Like we couldn't do this without you. We appreciate you. And hopefully you guys enjoy what we do on these streams. And it's been a blast for me and for, I don't want to speak for him, but I'm going to assume it's been a blast for them as well.
So 100%. 100%.
There's a super chat, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Sheldon Martin, thank you, brother. Member of the channel for $10 says, happy birthday again. Here's some money so Joe can buy you a shot. I like that. When we do the meetup in Pennsylvania for the FRAZETTA tour. She likes tequila. Tequila. You know what they say about tequila? Well, I mean, if you know, you know. I'm not going to say.
I don't know.
I'm sure you probably don't, honestly. Like, that doesn't surprise me at all. I'll tell you off stream.
Oh God!
I'll tell you off stream. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. We are gonna be back.
See you guys for 2 weeks.
I did not know that.
I'm gonna be in Hawaii.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be here next week because we have that benefit we're doing.
Oh, I guess it should be E and J rocking.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out. Maybe get some guest hosts on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that to my attention because I would have definitely forgotten. I forgot.
So yeah, Chad, I'll see you when I get back from Hawaii. I'll be nice and tanned, and hopefully have all my limbs because I am going to try to go swim with the sharks.
Swimming with sharks one day.
She's like, they're so fuzzy. I just want to hug them.
They're so cute.
It's an
amazing
experience.
I just want to die. Snap.
No, be safe.
I got a better chance of freaking dying driving. I live in Massachusetts. Are you serious?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Shout out to the 210 people watching right now, 187 over on X, 23 at YouTube. We love each and every one of you. We're going to get out of here. Join us here Thursday. We'll be back for the comic block, starting with the Spawn review at 9, and Appreciate Comic Book Art live at 10:15 next Monday. Until then, be good to each other. Take care of one another. And as always, picture me naked. Talk to y'all later. Peace.